Good morning. I'm Pastor Jeremy Combs. Here we're listening to Pause for a Proverb. Let's go. Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 12. This continues the theme of the last couple of verses. If sinners entice thee, consent thou not. And verse 11, if they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood, let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause, it speaks of their plan, and that is they want to seek you out and they want to surprise the innocent. Well, today's verse speaks of their diabolical plan. Let's see what it is. Let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole as those that go down into the pit. So today's verse speaks of their plan is to silence and spoil the innocent. More than I misspoke there, their plan, it's their purpose. They want to silence and spoil. Really what they want to do is they want to defeat and destroy both messenger and message. Here, the emphasis is quite emphatic. It says they want to swallow them up alive as the grave. Now, the grave reminds us of when human life stops. And it's even more difficult, I think, than just that life stops. It's that life becomes silent. Some of the hardest things to deal with a loved one who has died and has gone on is I can't hear the sound of their voice. Sometimes I've even known of folks that they had a ministry or they had a business or something, that a church that was really thriving. And when they were gone, that voice was silent. And so things kind of fell off. And this is the idea here. They want their works, their ideas, their voice. They want it ended. They don't ever want it to be heard from again. And that is the goal of these sinners, to defeat these messengers who are out telling people to do right. But not only do the sinners want to snuff out and silence the good, they also want to spoil it or destroy the message. They're jealous, and they'll at any cost combat what is taking away from their evil agenda. And of course, that would be the good. And the truth of the matter is, with the Lord on your side, that's not a possibility, but that's obviously their goal. And when we do things in our own strength and in our own way, that is the malicious intent of the sinner. And it reminds us of the intent of the devil, that the devil wants to defeat us and he wants to destroy our message. We read on to the next two verses. We then see their ploy. It says, we shall find all precious substance, and we shall fill our houses with spoil. Cast in thy lot among us. Let us have one purse. So we see that as they're continuing to entice us, their enticement really is geared up upon really two main things: pleasure and gain. And here they promise unlimited wealth. You'll find all precious substance. You can fill your house from floor to ceiling. You ever seen somebody who's a hoarder and they hold on to, usually it is worthless papers, jackets, old hats, whatever. Well, their promise is you can fill it with all kinds of things that are not worthless, but are very valuable. Remember, Moses had to learn this when he was in Egypt, that the pleasures of sin are just for a season. There's not necessarily anything such as unlimited wealth here on earth. Moth and rust doth corrupt. Jesus said, thieves break through and steal. And that's why our treasure needs to be laid up in heaven. And then the verse talks about not only do they want to promise you unlimited wealth, but they also want it to be a united wealth. We'll share and we will share alike. You've got to participate with us and our friends. And oftentimes it is no questions asked. Now here's somebody that's preying on innocent people. Is that really somebody that you want to trust? It's amazing how quick we are to give to and give into sin, but sadly, when it comes to the things of God, we don't want to give to it or give into what God has for us. True commitment involves an investment, both not only in our action, but also in our money. So the question of the day would be, are you committed to the righteous cause? Do you want your message to succeed? Do you want to have victory? Can I tell you, wisdom? Do you want to have true treasure? And do you want to have unity without shame, regret, and trust? Boy, that again can only come from God. And so we stopped there, covered 3 today. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.